Alfa Romeo Mito, turning on the lights. Turning on the headlights of a car is usually a simple task that can be done with one move, but in the Mito, the driver had to enter the trip computer by pressing 7 buttons to perform this action. A similar issue existed in a few Fiat products, but fortunately, Fiat abandoned this system after a few years. Chevrolet Cobalt, faulty ignition switch. The ignition switch in the first-generation Chevrolet Cobalt had a fatal design flaw. The switch could easily rotate inside the housing without even being touched. In such a case, the engine would turn off, and hydraulic power steering, brake booster, and airbags would become inactive, leading to severe consequences. General Motors did not respond promptly to this issue, resulting in hefty fines and serious legal consequences. This problem affected nearly 5 million vehicles worldwide, including Cobalt, and other models like Chevrolet HHR, Pontiac Solstice, and Saturn Sky. If you liked this video till here far, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Chrysler PT Cruiser Convertible, Rear Seat Access. In the convertible version of the Chrysler PT Cruiser, the front seat belts were designed in a way that made accessing the rear seats very difficult. To do so, individuals had to push the seat belts downward and pass over them or lift them up and pass underneath them. Citroën C3 Pluriel, Roof Rails. Citroën introduced the idea of combining several car types into one with the C3 Pluriel, including a convertible. Removing the rails that extended from the top of the front window to the trunk lid could transform the Pluriel into an open-top car. Unfortunately, there was no space to store these rails inside the car, so you had to keep them at home. This meant that if it rained, the entire cabin and passengers would get wet. Citroën XM. The XM was one of the cars that used the undesirable feature of a foot-operated parking brake. This system, also used by Mercedes-Benz, placed 4 pedals under the driver's feet in cars equipped with a manual gearbox and a clutch, which could be confusing. Fiat 500, engine vibration. The 875 cubic centimeters, 2-cylinder engine used in cars like the Fiat 500 and Alfa Romeo Mito experienced vibration issues. The cause was the large combustion strokes and their mismatched timing compared to engines with more cylinders. After a few years, Fiat improved the conditions significantly by using a dual-mass flywheel that absorbed more vibrations.